It is December 22nd, 2023, about 10:30, almost 11 in the morning. I slept late. It's 19 degrees, and it was solstice about 10:30 something last night. So it's winter solstice, and I've been running in the sun. It's a beautiful day, and it's the first time I've felt the sun in a long time. And I'm just thinking about the past, oh my God, well, just the past couple weeks. I really did truly hit a nadir, and I believe I'm now climbing out of it. Just, all right, my superstitious self tells me not to say anything like that, but knock on wood. But I wanted to talk a little bit on solstice about what I was thinking about, what I've been going through these past months, and really, I think I'm touching very closely to December of 1983 and everything I was going through then. I've been working toward it, and that's why this year has been so difficult, among other things, but I think it is like this compounding sort of thing, and timeline, like past time interweaving with the present. But anyway, I was running along here and thinking about the story of sticky hair, which Joseph Campbell tells in those wonderful conversations with Bill Moyers back in the 80s, back in 1989, I think, which is when I had my experience that changed my entire worldview. Anyway, I was thinking about sticky hair, and the story of sticky hair is like a previous incarnation of the Buddha, Prince Five Weapons. He meets this monster called sticky hair, and Prince Five Weapons has 5 weapons, which you might think, equate to the 5 senses of the human body. Although I think we have more than that. I'm just going to get off just to be safe. Although there's a dead deer up here. It's pretty gross, gruesome. Anyway, sticky hair. Prince Five Weapons. He has 5 weapons, as you might imagine. 1 in each hand. 1 powered by his, 2 powered by his legs, and then 1 his head. He fights with sticky hair in the forest and gets stuck. Like he uses all his weapons and gets like thoroughly stuck in sticky hair, and sticky hair is going to destroy him. And Prince Five Weapons says, I have that within me that will annihilate us both. And in that way, he convinces sticky hair to let him go, and then gives sticky hair his due. He gives him his own place where he can be sovereign and be recognized, and where the people can come and honor him. That's of course part of the story, is like this monster has been terrorizing the people, and Prince Five Weapons is called upon, or he puts it on himself to fight this monster. But instead of killing the monster and destroying them both, he gives the monster its due. He gives it its own domain and gives it honor. And of course, this is a very psychological story, and it speaks to all of us because the world itself is sticky hair. You know, the world, we go through it and we get stuck. Um, Things stick to us and we get stuck to things. Um, Trying to keep this like halfway decent, but I'm no camera person. I'm not very good with the camera. Um, anyway, we all get stuck on things going through this world, and I have been truly, truly wound up and stuck, um, and getting more and more stuck, which sort of crescendoed last week. Um, After I had that wonderful conversation with my boss and, um, the healing conversation with my boss, and finding that, I was accepted as I am, and not penalized for it, um, and given what I needed without question, and it felt so good. And then that was Friday, and then the following Tuesday, which was December 12th, which was a new moon, and apparently also the beginning of Mercury retrograde. That Tuesday, every computer I had access to failed. Um, well, the two computers that I used for work, the one that I primarily used for work, um, did an update and never came back online. And then the actual laptop that I was issued, the company laptop, uh, wouldn't turn on and stay on. It just like it would go black after just a little while, and then not wake up. I'd have to actually like force it to shut down and bring it back up again. And I'm struggling with my main computer all morning, and it becoming, I was wound up, and um, well, the short story is, I ended up screaming that Tuesday afternoon out of absolute frustration. Um, and then Wednesday morning, um, Tuesday afternoon, I actually finally remembered the password to my old PC that had been under the bed. And I'm going to stop this. So I started telling the story about my computers, and I decided I was going right into that sticky hair mess, just telling the story, just all the little bits and pieces of the damn story pull me right back in. It feels like I'm stuck in there, and that's it. It's just the point I wanted to make today, and I didn't want to do a long ramble. I just wanted to talk about sticky hair and how easy it is to get stuck. And here at the solstice is the darkest time of the year, and it's a time to honor the dark, and it's a time to let go of those stories that no longer serve us and keep us stuck. And that's what I'm going to do today, and I hope you do your version of the same. Blessings to everybody. Happy solstice.